Welcome to another meditation, this one on thinking processes. Now, we advertised it as an increase of focus, and yes, we're going to do that, but we also need to reduce racing thoughts, reduce haziness and cloudiness, reduce maybe heavy problem solving, and maybe even increase creativity. We're going to do this with a ACT therapy technique called Defusion, where we differentiate between the core identity of who we are and our thoughts. And I'll explain that as we go along. I'm Chris McCleary, nationaldreamcenter.com. If you're just showing up to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. You're going to get updates on new meditations and what we call surf reports. So let's go ahead and get started. Get in a relaxing place. Doesn't have to be any place in particular. It can be on the couch, can be doing meditative lotus position, or it can be lying down. Your choice. We've chosen a serene view of a lake with some birds that you can watch. And these birds could be signified as some thoughts. But in this meditation, you're going to get the most out of it if you close your eyes and imagine you're in a room with a projector, and the projector is projecting a movie onto a screen, a movie screen, and it's a fast playing movie. Feel the tension, the suspense. There's a lot of noise, there's a lot of action. This is just getting too much. It's too much stress. You can feel the tension in your body. You're gripping the chair. You're frozen. You'd like the movie to stop because it's just too much. And suddenly, someone pulls the cord to the projector out of the wall. Everything goes quiet. The screen is blank. Your mind goes blank. Feel your body going limp. Feel the comfort of the chair. The body almost feels like it's getting heavier as you relax deeper into your seat. There's no movie playing anymore. There's nothing happening in the room. It's just complete emptiness. And it feels serene. Notice how the mind wants to try and figure out what happened here. Something changed. And whenever something changes, the mind has an engine that starts up and it tries to figure out exactly what's going on. But in this case, the projector is still off. The screen is still blank. There's nothing playing. There's no noise. As you continue to relax into your chair, keep watching the blank screen. And as you continue to watch, something pops up on the screen. Maybe it's an image. Maybe it's like a marquee running from left to right. Maybe it's a sound or a voice, or maybe a color projected onto the screen. These are your thoughts. Now, don't judge them. Just notice that there's a distance between you and your thoughts. For once in your life, you finally can see that there's a distance between what you think are your thoughts and the real you. Notice on the screen that even though it looks real, the thought looks very real, it isn't. Notice how, even though it seems like it's coming from you, it isn't you. It's something different than you. Thoughts are not you. You are not thoughts. Thoughts are rather a movie theater in the mind, a projection. When you notice the distance between you and the projector screen, or your thoughts. That is diffusion. When you notice the thoughts, that is diffusion. It's becoming conscious of your inner dialogue, becoming aware. Now's the time we're going to practice some more awareness and the right techniques associated with that awareness. Trying to stop your thoughts is just exhausting. It's one of the main energy drains in the biological body. It's this struggle with thinking. And it rarely works to stop that projector from projecting thoughts. Strangely, becoming aware of and diffusing your thoughts, i.e. noticing the distance between you and your thoughts, tends to break down those thoughts. If you're struggling with racing thoughts, we're first going to relax and just start to notice all the layers of thoughts. One theory about racing thoughts is just sheerly not wanting to acknowledge that you're thinking. In other words, just another mode of trying to stop your thoughts, and it just produces more of them. But for racing thoughts, remember to notice the distance between you and your thoughts. For cloudy thinking, it's probable that your whole body is just too tense. You're struggling to think. You're seeking answers. You're crawling mentally, trying to put out an answer or find a solution. But the solution is actually the opposite. It has to let go of the struggle. If you want to reduce haziness and cloudy thinking, we need to let go of the struggle. Let go of the need for an answer. Trust that the answer is going to come when you really need the answer, when you're ready for the answer. In all cases, awareness of your thoughts is paramount, and diffusing from those thoughts. Not ignoring the thoughts, diffusing from those thoughts. In other words, noticing the thoughts, recognizing that they are there without judging them, and noticing that there's a slight distance between you, the real you, and your thoughts. We can also do this with your emotions. Emotions, after all, are fueled by thoughts. And we can notice the difference, the distance between the real you and the feeling that's running through your body. So instead of trying to stop the thoughts, we actually want to welcome them all in. Welcome all your emotions and feelings. Welcome in all your thoughts. Allow them to exist because they are not your enemy anymore. The only enemy that we have is our resistance to the inner landscape of our mind. No longer being afraid of thoughts. We are not our thoughts. Diffuse from these thoughts. Practice now going back to the room with the projector and see the projector is completely blank. And continue to relax and wait. And shortly something will appear on the projector screen. Don't judge it. Don't label it. Welcome it in, but diffuse from it. And in diffusing, notice the distance between that projected thought and your true identity, your true self. Your deep inner self is not your thoughts. Your thoughts are something else. Practice this for a while. Practice becoming aware of your thoughts. If you're like most humans, your mind is going to be thinking. Let it think. But just become aware of it. Your awareness is different than your thoughts. Practice that for a few minutes. If at any point you find yourself drifting off into the thoughts, there's a simple phrase for that, and that term is fusion. You are fused with a thought. The awareness fused with the thought, the thinking, and you became unconscious. When you catch yourself being fused, the solution is simple. We just come back to the awareness that there's a difference, there's a distance between the thoughts and our identity. And we do that with compassion and gratitude, and continue to be aware. I invite you to take regular breaks and close your eyes and practice this exercise throughout the day. Practicing diffusion will allow you to not be a slave to your thoughts and your emotions. It allows you to become more aware. And regardless of whether or not you suffer from racing thoughts or cloudy thinking, by diffusing, you can choose to be more focused. But without diffusion, you will be a slave to those thought patterns. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you have enjoyed this meditation. Please consider liking and subscribing and sharing with people who you feel might enjoy this. Thank you.